Hey, what's going on? It's your boy KQKC Boxing. First, I got to give a shout out to the LDBC. So, first, that's always number one because the reason why they have been great to me. They have reached out to me many times. So, but let's get to the meat and potatoes of this live stream. And good morning to everyone. It's morning here, 7:36 a.m. Now, Eddie Hearn, when will he? Now, wait, first of all, let me start. Let me just do this first. Eddie Hearn, I'm not going to keep talking about until December the 2nd, unless something arises that's worth talking about. I'm not going to be one of those channels that keep talking about the same shit over and over again. I'm not going to be one of those channels that going to live off of one subject. No, I want to talk about boxing. I want to talk about the fight game. I want to talk about different fighters. I want to bring fighters from the UK over here so people in America get familiar with boxers over there. Just like boxers over here. They need to get familiar. The UK people need to know who the boxers are over here. You know, nobody over here knows who the fuck Anthony Johnson is. Oh, Joshua. I'm sorry. And Dylan White, please. So, but everybody know who Eddie Hearn is. Why? Because every channel always talking about him. Because why? Because he came over here, he lied, he's treated our heavyweight champion like a peon. He tried to hoodwink, bamboozle, and lead him astray. And what makes it so bad, he lied. He lied many a times. Just like he lied when he's talking about, he's coming over here and stated that he would sign the best of the best in boxing. He lied and said his first choice would be the best A-level fighters. Remember that? Come on. I know y'all remember that. I mean, hey, that's what he said. And you know what? And I double-checked this. These are the fighters that he said he was going to sign. Mikey Garcia, Earl Spence, Jamel and Jamal Charlo, and Adrian Broner, and others from PBC. Because, now listen to this, they're not contractual to a promoter. Because Al Heyman's an advisor. But he don't know. Al Heyman wear different types of hats. And now, he's left with B-level fighters. Now, Eddie Hearn, be honest with what you got. Say, look, and I would love to be there for that conversation if he was that honest. But remember that word I used yesterday? Ranateur? That means a person that tells stories with skills. Other words, a person that lies and lies his ass off. And that's Mr. Hearn. And the UK people, I wish you would ask me what he lied about. And I'm not going to go through that. I told you, I'm not going to repeat under that Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder bullshit negotiation. The point is, and it's nothing else to talk about. They didn't want to fight him. And I'm going to tell you the truth. If Deontay Wilder does 100 pay-per-view buys, I guarantee you, motherfuckers, no disrespect, I guarantee you that they would do anything and everything in their power not to have that fight happen. I'll be very, very surprised if that fight happened in 2021. See, they're going to try to age Deontay Wilder out, hoping that he can slow down or hoping that he can lose and be distraught by it, or hoping they can find something that they can beat him with. I know how that type work. And what's so bad about it is that it's fucked up. He's been lying for years. In the UK, people don't even know it. Just like with this StubHub. Not the StubHub that had tremendous fights in California. It's like a Ticketron over there in the UK. Parliament is searching for legislation. He already got banned for using a secondary ticket market. Right? Now, it's legal over there to use it. But let me tell you what Eddie Hearn did. He used StubHub to sell tickets that he himself paid for or gave to them to sell. It's supposed to be selling at the regular rate. If it say $40, then bam, $40. And I can't imagine a ticket costing $40. But $40, that's what they're supposed to be selling. But this is something that the UK people don't want nobody to know. Eddie Hearn is getting his hands dirty and keeping them clean at the same time. StubHub is a partner of Matchroom Boxing, and they are selling secondary tickets. And you know what they're doing? They're not selling them for the regular price. They're selling them up. They're getting their cut. And Eddie Hearn is getting his cut. So the O2 Arena said, no. No more of that shit. The Wimbledon Stadium said, no. No more that shit. That happened about a year or two ago. Did it hurt Eddie Hearn pockets? People in the UK said, no, it really ain't gonna make a difference because they're still selling at the same price. Believe that if you want to. I just can't imagine how the UK people are so ignorant. Hey, what's up, Ronnie Finky? Good morning to you, brother. Salute. Glad to have you with me, my man. Hey, I'm just spitting it out, man. And like I said, I'm just trying to build my channel and, make my bones in the business, man. That's it, That's all I'm trying to do, man. And support my cause, and keep this channel going and keep my subs coming. That's why I don't care about going to fights and financing fights and stuff. No. But I'm going to give it to you honestly. I'm going to give it to you unbiased. But I'm just talking about Eddie Hearn. There's a lot of things that a lot of people don't know about him that he have done in the UK. Frank Warren knows. If you go on YouTube and go to Google, just look it up, And what makes it so bad, the O2 Arena, now you got a Wimbledon stadium, and you got a Wimbledon, like, smaller, where Frank Warren have his fights at. Then he lies about how many tickets are being sold. No, those tickets are not being sold like that. No, they are not. AJ is not selling out 90,000. Are you crazy? No. I don't care. You sell a ticket for $1. And what makes it so bad? this company, StubHub, they just like scalping. Okay? It's just like I'm here in Chicago. I stand outside the Chicago Stadium. I go in there and buy a Bulls ticket. I come outside. Let's say I buy a Bulls ticket for $50. Then I come outside and sell it for $100. Now people gonna pay that, even though they say $50 on the ticket. People are gonna pay that because why? Because they want to see the game or they want to see the fight. So that's what StubHub was doing for Eddie Hearn. Now, Parliament is like they Congress. Our Congress is what? The House of Representatives, right? And the Senate. Those are two houses that makes up the laws. What's going on, the Boston Creek 215? Morning, fam. I'm glad you're here, man. Hey, hit that like button, brothers, if y'all like what I'm saying. But hey, a lot of people don't know that about Eddie Hearn. You know, a lot of people just don't understand that about Eddie Hearn. I could be a scout and sell it for $100. So that's what StubHub, not the one in California, where great fights there, but this called StubHub over there. I mean, they have a store and everything. You go in there and buy the tickets, and they got it on the window. Just go on the internet and look. Buy tickets, sell tickets. You know, I mean, this, you know, you can do that, but you're supposed to sell it at the regular price that it costs. But they're not doing that. See, StubHub is a secondary ticket sale for Matchroom Boxing. They finance them, so they get their money. You see what I'm saying? They get their money. So Eddie Hearn, of course, just like Adrian Broner, he don't put down how much he really make. He put down what gonna be shown in the public, knowing that he making more outside of that. Same way with Eddie Hearn. He's making more outside of what he's telling. Trust me. Oh, baby, it's a smoker. And what makes it so bad, I don't understand the UK people. They know this shit is going on, but for some reason, I don't understand it. They don't give a shit. You know, I understand, hey, they love boxing, they support their boxers, but they're getting hoodwinked. You know, like Frank Warner said, he ain't gonna be able to pull that shit off in America. No sirree. He's about to have a fight in Kansas. Can you believe that? In Kansas? Now, think about all his shows he had so far under the zone. First of all, he laughed at the Hispanic and Mexican people because he's saying, oh, they're so confused. They don't even know they ain't going to pay or is it free? Ha, 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 ha. But you laughing at Canelo followers, right? Right. Oh, Mikey Garcia and Earl Spence. Oh, they ain't going to do no good pay-per-view buys. Please. If it was pay-per-view, they ain't going to do no good numbers. Then you got Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. They ain't going to do no good numbers. What about Showtime? Yeah, I get Fox. But what about Showtime? I mean, he was talking big smack. And what makes it so bad, he's not honest with his own stable. You know, besides saying, and I know he's not going to say this because, you know, people do have feelings and he want to hold on to what he got, even though what he got is not that great. But this was his choice. He wanted Mikey Garcia He wanted Earl Spence. He wanted Jamel and Jamal Charlo. And he wanted Adrian Broner to start with. Then he wanted Leo Santa Cruz, on down the line because he's not contracting to Showtime or to a promoter. So, therefore, he don't understand that Al Heyman wear many different hats. Why? Because he knows how to treat his fighters. As Earl Spence stated on a fellow channel, Trio Boxing, he said that only one that deals with his career and talk over his career is Al Heyman. And he's right. And he has the final say so. That's how shit should be. You shouldn't have to come over to the zone to fight one of their fighters. Hell, and you know what? Danny Jacobs, let's take him. He was a pretty good fighter. And he beat cancer. That's impressive to me on both aspects. And he came from fighting at the Barclays Center, hometown, to fighting in a basement, a theater on HBO. And they had the nerve to even say that on the air. Well, we're not in the big boxing room. We're in a lower class boxing room. I mean, rewind the tape. You'll hear it. Then, he didn't do no good numbers when he fought Sulaki, Adrian Broner, and Jesse Vargas did way better numbers than Danny Jacobs. But he clocking M's, right? He's going to have to be honest with you guys. They're not going to be able to sustain that type of money they're paying these fighters. Yeah, how much they make, I don't know. Because a large chunk went to Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo Alvarez. And yes, Oscar De La Hoya. Because he's the promoter and he's getting most of the pie. Because Canelo, hey, no offense, I'm not calling him stupid. But, hey, if the shoe fits, wear it. Now, ain't no way he gonna tell me that he knows what the pay-per-view buys gonna be. Oh yeah, it'd be great if the pay-per-view buys was lower and he pay you more than what the pay-per-view buy is. But what if they doubled? But he only gonna pay you way less than what the real pay-per-view buys was. See, that what got Canelo. He asked, and I quote and unquote, this came from Eddie Hearn mouth himself. He said, wait a minute, let me read this real fast. Okay, Ronnie Fleeger said, sounds like the zone people think they're so big that they are scared to fight other promotion companies. That's not confidence. That's a glossary. Well, yeah, it is. Because, see, they feel safe over there. See, like Tevin Farmer. Look at Tevin Farmer. Ain't no way he can beat Gervonta Davis on his worst day. On Gervonta's worst day. Ain't no way. But he knows that Gervonta Davis is under contract and he's not going to fight on the zone. And he knows he signed a contract where if he do fight, they have to come to the zone to fight. So that's why I call the zone a safe haven for duckers. That's all it is. Look at Canelo. Look at Triple G. He's trying to run over there now. Canelo, he out of harm's way now. He's not going to be fighting one of the Charlos. Then he gonna be fighting Fielding, Rocky Fielding. Now, what I hear, Rocky Fielding fought over in the UK under Eddie Hearn, and they said that was the worst turnout ever in UK history. Now, don't quote me on that, but you can quote me on it. It was a bad turnout. Now, I don't know about UK history, but it was a bad turnout. Hey, what's up, Matt Wade? Hey, smash that like button, brother. Man, hey, and hit that subscribe button, and brothers. You know, I need it. I'm a new channel, brother. What you said, Ron? Man, yeah. I'm really meaning like the main American system, which is far from the case. Right. Like he said, everybody in the UK has or watch pay-per-view. Almost every fight. But we don't have pay-per-view like that. Fox alone, they had 26 fights. Just on Fox alone, PBC. Great. Good deal. 10 on Fox Sport 1. 12 on regular Fox. And you only got 4 on pay-per-view for the whole 12 months. That's just on Fox alone. Now, think about this. They pay-per-view over there, it's only 1 fight. It might have 2, I'm not for sure, but we get 3. You know, we have a co-main event, main event, then we have I wouldn't call it a warm-up fight. I wouldn't call it that, but we normally have 3 or 2 fights before the main event. We all remember, I knew HBO was going down the drain when Triple G and Canelo was fighting, and they stalled for an hour and a half after 1 fight. I knew they was going down the drain then. See, Eddie Hearn don't get it. Like I try to tell everybody. I hope everybody listening to this. When he called himself coming over here to take over America, he should have sent what I call an exploration team. Someone that explore America, see what's really the money-making sport, and they would have seen football, not soccer, like they call it. They would have seen football, the NBA, the Major League Baseball. Hell, they would have seen hockey. Then maybe boxing at the end. I love boxing, and the people are listening, I know you all love boxing. But I'm sorry, boxing is not the #1 sport in America. It is what it is. Millennium Promotions equals mushroom boxing. Bingo, Ronald. That's to make you on course tonight, baby. Yes, sir. This morning, brother. And yes, you're right. So, for some reason, he don't get that. You know, he don't get that. And the reason why he fighting in venues like Chicago, and I'm from Chicago, and I know Chicago is a Bears and Cubbies town, and sometimes a White Sox town. Bears can win or lose, but Chicago fans love the Cubbies and the Bears. So that was out the question. I knew they were going to do bad there. Then you fighting in Boston. Then he's trying to flip it around and say, well, I'm trying to bring boxers to cities that don't have boxing. No, you're not. What the really truth is, people that's listening, what the truth really is that he cannot get into any major boxing arena or sports. No, nobody wants him in there. No one wants him in there at all. Oh yeah, Eddie Hearn gives DAZN a bad name. Oh, he does. Cause I guarantee you, Oscar De La Hoya is going to take over DAZN some type of way because he's desperate. Because it wasn't for that deal with Canelo, Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy would have been out of business sooner or later. Cause all the fighters left, went to PBC. All he had was a few Hispanic fighters. No blacks, no even Puerto Ricans. All Mexican. And Ryan Garcia, once he matured, he's gone. So it is what it is. So now he had Chicago, he had Boston, bad turnout there too. Now you're gonna have Kansas. Kansas? I didn't even know they had sports in Kansas. See, that's what he's subject to. Now, if you want to build an empire like PBC, now I'm not a biased channel, but it is what it is. If you want to build like PBC, then you're going to have to do better than Golden Boy, because you have a man that you don't even hardly know nothing about that like men and like drugs. Allegedly, let me put it that way. And that's Oscar fucking De La Hoya. He's an asshole and he hates Al Heyman. He tried to sue him, but he lost. And what makes it so funny, Al Heyman is a trendsetter. They couldn't beat him, so they tried to join him. And Golden Boy went over to ESPN and just fucked it up. I mean, bad. So now, Top Rank, they over there. They gotta produce. So that's why he's trying to call out other fighters. And Terrence Crawford knew it. Danny Garcia just said that you might as well put Top Rank on the belt that Terrence Crawford won. You might as well put Top Rank there beside those WBO. What's that, WBO? And you might as well put Top Rank there because they buying them. They in pocket with them. What you say, Ryan? Even Oscar should have learned from his Deontay Wilder non-exposure. Who Oscar going to fight that's black? He only groups Ryan Garcia with Canelo. No stars to be had. They're all black. Well, yeah, true. It's true, Ryan. It's true because all the fighters left. And that racist comment from his employee, didn't help any. And he remained silent. That didn't help any. He keep Bernard Hopkins around. That's not helping any. And Bernard Hopkins is not your average black man that he thought he was. He's trying to be more of a white man than a black one. Cooning and buffooning. That's all. Yeah, I would love to see the best fight the best. But what best do DAZN has? Canelo, yeah. Then you got Anthony Joshua, who called out Deontay Wilder, which was a phony call out. We all know that. Fight or Dylan White. Yeah, right. That's what the UK want to see again. Somebody you knocked out in the 7th round, and you want to go fight him again and knock him out. Yeah, come on, let's keep it real. Come on, he's screwing up. He's really screwing up. Then he's trying to sell this damn app, and this is what kills me. What'd you say? Bernard, you're eccentric Hopkins. Yeah, you're right. Bernard Hopkins. You know what? He kills me, man. You know, he tries to talk like he knows something, like he's educated. He's trying to use big words that he don't even know how to spell them, and he uses them incorrectly. He don't use them in a proper sentence, and he sounds stupid. But our so-called boxing media won't correct him because they want interviews, they want press passes, they want to get into fights, they want to get into press conferences. So, hey, it's new media time, baby. You know, it's new media time. That's all it is. In the LDBC, me, everybody, we gonna support Deontay Wilder and order pay-per-view. Now, I don't have to order pay-per-view. I can get it free. But I'm gonna pay for it. Because if he do a million pay-per-view buys, that ain't gonna matter. Why? Because Anthony Joshua's not gonna fight him. No, he's not gonna fight him. He's gonna come up with another excuse, and another excuse. What they're gonna try to do is stall Deontay Wilder out till he get a little older, or till he lose and get mentally bankrupt, and then they're gonna make their move. I know it. Old man Hearn already said it. It could be an $800 million fight if we just wait a couple years or so. You know? So it doesn't matter how many pay-per-view buys he does. There always will be an excuse. And another thing, if you knock out Tyson Fury, let's say in the 4th, 5th round, early rounds, they still is not going to give Deontay Wilder the credit. And what pisses me off so bad, we are Americans. We should stand behind our American fighters. I happened to run right into, I did my last video on this nut. Bruce Vane or somebody. And I had to write some comments because he's showing Deontay Wilder when he first started boxing. And we all know he didn't have no fundamentals when he first started boxing. We all know that. Ronald Franklin said, personally, I think people like Floyd or Oscar could never be good for boxing because their ego is bigger than actually being a fan. Thoughtful promotional company. You can expect profit first to grow. You're right. You know what? You hit it right on the head. You know why? Because when I said that, I ignored that dude. That's like watching in living color. Yeah. Floyd Mayweather was my fighter. I love to watch Floyd Mayweather fight. I practically grew up on him. You know, but once he went to Money Mayweather, you know, I thought he could never do no wrong. He had done things in the ring that I didn't think possible. But he is not a good promoter. He only promotes himself. He don't think about his fighters. He would make a better trainer than a promoter. He can teach his fighters what he know. He came out to career fighting, but he don't focus on that. You know why? He's an attention grabber. The attention got to be focused on him. If a week or two go past and Floyd Mayweather is not mentioned, he get antsy. He feels that he's not going to be relevant no more, which he's not. Some of these young fighters say, look, either shut up or put up. And I'm not talking about fighting no older fighter. Get in there with some young guns. and shut your ass up or sit down. And the same way with Oscar De La Hoya. You know, oh, I have the remedy and the blueprint of beating Floyd Mayweather. How? You never did beat him. So what kind of blueprint did you have? You know, shit like that kills me. Then he got this ego, had a nerve to send Tank Davis, who's under contract, who's Oscar violating the Muhammad Ali Act, trying to get him to come over there and fight. He can get sued. Is he that desperate? Or do he think his shit don't stink? He's an asshole, and Ed Hearn is an asshole. They two people with passes. Trust me. Do some digging. You will see. You'll see that shit StubHub, all that money they put in Eddie Hearn's pocket over in the UK a couple years ago. Parliament, they own Congress. They're writing up legislation as we speak where they can open their books and look and see where the money is going. Now that came straight from Frank Warren mouth on Fight Hype 2 years ago, close to 2 years ago. His watch probably is more important than his promotional investment. I'm just keeping it real. I want Floyd put on inner city events. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. People don't understand. People just don't understand this. Giving back is not giving a homeless person $5. That's not giving back. Giving back is not giving a man $100 or passing out $5 to little kids. That's not giving back. Giving back is building a youth center in the inner city. Giving back is building a homeless shelter right in the middle of the worst community in the city. That's giving back. Giving back is building a whole fitness center where everybody could come and work out for free. That's giving back. That's what I'm talking about. But Floyd not going to do that. Floyd going to spend on Floyd first. What would you do with an $18 million watch but sit there and so people can look at it? I mean, come on. Why do you have to go all around the world? I mean, do you know what you can do with that money? I'm like Andre Ward. Do you know what kind of impact you can make? Especially on black youth? Inner cities, especially here in Chicago, because these kids are lost, man. I don't know if it's the drugs or what, but they don't give a fuck about life. They would kill you in a heartbeat. Say something wrong or look wrong. My mother still drives, and I tell her, when you at the red light, don't be looking over at them niggas in that car, because they will open fire. Broad daylight. I seen it. Let me see. Talk to this morning KQKC boxing, realist boxing talk. Salute. Oh yeah, salute to you, brother. Oh yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna keep it real, man. You know, if y'all can, man, spread the word, man. Because, you know, hey, I'm a new channel and I'm not giving up. You know, that's what they want me to do. You know, and I'm not lying. A lot of people ask me to stop doing what I'm doing because, hey, you ain't getting no views. You ain't making no money. You ain't getting, I mean, everything they can think of in the book. But you know what? Fanon, shout out to Fanon. Shout out to Goodfellow, CJ, and Black Fight Fan. They talk to me and say, look, keep doing what you're doing, brother. You got them subscribers on your own, so you're doing something right. Somebody listening. And I said, okay, well, I keep on doing it then. And you know what I did? I said, you know what? I just started doing 2 or 3 a day. And that's what I've been doing. And come January, I'm going to double down. I did 5 the other day. I'm going to do 5 from now on, starting January the 1st. Somebody's going to have to start giving me views and likes. Because I'm going to keep it real. I cannot be one of those state channels that sit there and talk about one fighter on all of my videos. I cannot do that. I mean, we had the boxing super series. No one really covered that, and I'm not a boxing expert. I know boxing. I know boxing. I'm not new to that shit. It's just a new channel. But I'm going to keep it real. And it's a shame that boxers today, I'm finna get in this shit now. Boxing today, shared on Twitter. Yeah, I'm on Twitter. Yeah. Talk to this one. Yeah. Yeah. Like on today, these fighters today, they asked, Oscar De La Hoya asked that shit. What do you think these boxers care about? Their legacy or the money? You know what? They're young. Of course they're going to think about the money. Because personally, without any money, there's no legacy. But to fight the best, you fight the best. Sometimes the money will come. And you know what? When they offered Deontay Wilder that $12 million, you know what? Deontay Wilder was going to take it. You know why? Because he wanted to fight the best. And you know what? They bailed out. Then he comes with another offer. Then when he found out Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder was in negotiations, and it only took, 2 hours? 2 days? Whatever? Then he coming with, he was desperate. All the way to the wire. They just stopped answering the motherfucking phone. See, that's when you know a nigga is crooked. And when I say nigga, I mean ignorant. Nigga, ignorant, not nigga. That's what I mean. Nigga. He's ignorant. And that's what it is. But no, he thought he was going to come over here and take over America. That was his words. That was his words. But he fighting in what? Chicago? Please. He fighting in Boston? Oh, please. And now I'm gonna throw up. He's talking about Kansas? Kansas? Come on. What's up, Tony Bang? Glad to hear you. Glad to see you, man. Salute, man. Hit that like button if you can. Man. It's just mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling how you got no offense against these fighters now. Clarissa Shields, that's my girl. 2 gold medals. She can fight. She only got 1 fight deal. But who knows? She might resign. Then you got Fat Baby Miller. That's what I call him. He said about 4 days ago that he's gonna see can he buy out his contract for Eddie Hearn. And Hearn got whiff for that, and he put that gift of gab in his ear. Now he's talking about resigning with Eddie Hearn. See, he's a slick talking motherfucker. If you're not smart, you'll fall right into it. Like Demetrius Andre. He didn't have nowhere else to go. And kudos to his former promoter, Banner. They gave it to him straight. And that's what I like. You got to get it to him straight. Look, nobody want to fuck with you, dude. So, hey, ain't shit you can do, man. You better take this to the own deal, because that's the best you going to get. Then you had the nerve to jump up and shout because you beat an African with no type of fundamentals? You might as well just walked in your street clothes and picked up the belt. But it's a hiding place over in the zone. That's where you go to hide at. See, he put in his contract purposely. Now, no fighter can fight outside the zone. If you want to beat the Charlos got to fight on the zone. So that way, it ain't going to happen. Kevin Farmer, you want to fight Gervonta Davis? Y'all got a grudge? Okay, no problem. Get Gervonta to come over to the zone. You know that ain't going to happen because, you know, Gervonta is on a contract. And Floyd don't want to hear that shit. Then you try to offer Adrian Broner. What? What? $1.5 million per fight? Something like that? $6 million for 3 fights. You call that a slave wage? Probably so. Adrian Broner probably making more than that, because one thing you can say about Adrian Broner, he's an asshole. He's a jerk. He's a motherfucker. But he put asses in the seats. He put asses in the seats. You know why? It's different than Floyd. They wanted Floyd to lose. They want to be there when Floyd lost. But with Adrian Broner, they just don't like the motherfucker. And they just want to see him get his ass whooped. You know, plain as day. What'd you say? Eddie Hearn is just another wannabe shot caller with no game. You're right, Tom. Yep. Ron said Clarissa Shields does better numbers than AJ over here. She signed 1 fight deal with Hearn, but he bashes Wilder. He's an opportunist. Of course he is. Of course he is. Of course he's an opportunist. See, when I try to tell everybody about Deontay Wilder, they brought him up slowly. He could have been making a lot more if they would have just rushed him up. But he wouldn't be 40-0 if they would have done that. They knew that Deontay Wilder wasn't born fighting. They knew that he wanted to play football. He only got in boxing because his daughter had an illness, spina bifida, that paralyzes the back. Now she's skipping to McDonald's. That's what's up. What's up, the sweet science, baby? You got it. Top of the morning to you. Ain't nothing. Everything's straight, man. Just trying to make it, man. That's all. Just struggling and trying to get my thing on. That's all. But hey, what's real is real, man. You know? And Deontay Wilder, what makes it so bad, they're going around, you know, the haters, the LDBC haters, the KQC haters, you know. Ever since good fella been giving me a shout out here and there, and Fanad, they hating on me, you know. But like I say, I'm gonna support any fighter that want to fight the best. Mikey Garcia, he didn't want to fight. He changed his mind. He didn't want to fight Earl, but what he did was he wrote a check that his ass couldn't cash, and he saw the backlash. Now he's going through it. But now he's trying to change around. Yesterday, something about Earl really didn't want to fight at first. He wanted to fight Sean Porter, which I kind of believe, because he want that WBC belt. He want that unification. You know? But hey, you know, it is what it is, you know? And you know, I'm looking forward towards 2019. I believe PBC and Showtime. See, Showtime ain't came out with their fights yet. We haven't talked to. They working on it. Trust me, they working on it. But PBC and Showtime gonna put the zone so much out of reach that they ain't gonna be able to sustain it. See, Eddie Hearn said this himself. I quote and motherfucking unquote. He said this. Look it up. He said this. He said, yes, I might be slightly overpaying these fighters now, but when their contracts are over with, it won't be like that. unless we have tremendous sellout crowds. And it ain't gonna happen. Not with B-level fighters. Not with someone like Gabriel Rosero. Not it's just not gonna happen. You know, it's just not gonna happen. Demetrius Andre. You know, of course he's undefeated. You'd be undefeated too. You pull out all these fights, Zavrachenko and everything else. You'd be undefeated too. Then, this is another big lie. You know, he promised Big Baby Miller when he found out he wanted to leave. Oh, you get Joshua. You get Joshua. I'm working on you and Joshua. You know, and that's what Big Baby Miller wants, that big payday. But he said he's going to take some time. That's what he said. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. Yeah, it might take a little time. What do you mean by a little time? That means that ain't going to happen. So, sometimes, you know, I feel sorry for the fighters over at DAZN because, see, rule number one, always look at your promoter past and present. Always. And Eddie Hearn has a past in the UK that's second to none. Anytime you got a man that they writing legislation just because of him, I mean, they mentioned matchroom boxing in Parliament House. They actually mentioned it. Go to Fight Hype. Last year, they actually it's on the internet. They actually mentioned him by name because they know they was up to some dirty shit. Then you talking about 90,000? He ain't sold out no 90,000 people. Even Frank Warren said, "Man, did an interview right outside. Say, you think there's that many people was in there? Oh, please, you know." That's what kills me, man. You know, just be honest. When will boxing come back to the honest? You know, hey, the best fighting the best. You know, then if you win, then the money gonna come. Hell, you can live pretty good off of 2 or 3 million. Hell, I know I can. Everybody. And see, you know what? I'm sorry, but I have to blame Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather set that tone. He set that tone of money. He set that tone where, you know, Sugar Ray Leonard, he made a pretty good penny. Yeah. But he worked for it. He did commercials. Remember, he used to do commercial with him and his son. You know, so, yeah. But now, boxers not doing commercials because they want too much money. And some of these networks cannot sustain that. And Floyd Mayweather, now I have to admit to him, you know, he didn't let boxing use him. He used boxing. And still think we suckers. I wish I would pay to see another Mayweather fight with another UFC fighter. That's bad for boxing. Ron Wright, he's bad for boxing, man. You know, and everybody knows it. He's bad for boxing. And that's a shame. You know, here you got a man that's 50-0, done things in the ring that you can't possibly think about. Mastered the shoulder roll. You know, mastered the check hook. Have better defensive skills than Sweet Pea Whitaker. Some people argumentatively say he don't. But Sweet Pea do a lot of ducking. Floyd Mayweather will stand up and you can never hit him with a flush shot. That's defense for your ass. But now his legacy is in jeopardy. Why? Because he's trying to make an ass out of the casuals and the diehard boxing fans. I wish anybody paid another motherfucking dime to Floyd Mayweather. Then He got a bunch of flunkies over at the Mayweather club that he called his stable. They ain't nothing but ooh and ah every time they see Floyd Mayweather. He can take off that damn suit because he's not a good promoter because he only promoting himself. Take out that suit and put on some goddamn shorts and show them fighters how to fight. Get in there and show Devin Haney how to sit down on his punches. All that flashing and moving around is too much because he's going to run into a hard hitter. They're going to tear them motherfucking ribs up. Show that boy how to fight. He's only 21. He got the goods. He got the goods. But that's not good enough. That's not good enough. Everybody got the goods. It's a fighter. But you got to perfect them goods, man. You got to turn that B-level fundamentals into an A-level fundamentals. You got to be committed to them punches. Like Mikey Garcia when he fought Lipinette, when he knocked him down. Lipinette tried to throw an uppercut way far away, which we know that's a no-no. But Mikey Garcia got hit, but he was committed to his punch, and his got there first, and boom. Lipinette's on his ass. Hey, salute. Salute, Retro Boxing, man. How you doing, bro, man? I'm just talking to boxing, man. That's all. Man, you know, I'm a new channel. Man, I'm trying to do my thing, man. I respect you. Blue Blood Sports, man. Man, Black Fight fan. And I'm glad good fella always give me a shout out. Man. And for now, always give me a shout out. Man, I'm trying to do my thing, man. I'm going into my 7th month. So I need all the help I get. But I'm just talking about this boxing thing, man. Because you know what? It's got to change. It's got to change. I'm telling you, 2019, if you got a deal with Fox that's guaranteeing you 26 fights, you better make some good damn fights. If the best can't fight the best, you better get damn close. Because I'm telling you, when boxing goes straight this time, you might not get it back. Y'all might not get it back. And that's for real. What's up, World Breaker? Man, everybody in the house this morning. You might not get it back. Hope y'all set y'all clocks back too. You might not get it back. And that's for real. Because that's one thing about it. The best should be fighting the best, then the money will come. Now, fuck Floyd Mayweather. He's history. He's irrelevant. He just should stop promoting because all he's doing is promoting himself. That's it. Give everybody to Al Heyman or spread everybody out. Hell, send them to the zone. Because half his stable is just like the zone, B-level fighters. Because they ain't learned shit. Why? Because he ain't got no good trainers over there. He's too busy traveling the world, spending up his goddamn money. He's a better trainer than he is a promoter. Trust me, I bet he would be. He could teach them great defensive skills. He can teach them how to roll with the punches. Get against the ropes. He can teach them how to protect themselves. Because he sent one of them boys out there with a real hitter, somebody gonna get hurt. So quit trying to be like the next motherfucking body. And quit saying your billionaire buddies. Those Al Heyman buddies, not yours. So it is what it is. But I tell you one thing, at least Manny Pacquiao still has a little bit of his goods left. At least he's active. He might not be this billionaire, but he's happy. And he's doing what he can do. And like I was telling Ron a few minutes ago, giving back is not giving $1 or $100 to a homeless person. That's not giving back. Giving back is building a Boys and Girls Club of America in the inner city. Giving back is building a gym that you pay $1 to get in to support keeping up the gym. All is welcome, especially here in Chicago. We really need it. Leave your guns and knives at the door. No questions asked. No fighting. No cursing. Good, clean fun. Something for the young people to do. But this ain't nothing but drug babies out here now in Chicago. That's all it is. When they tore down all these goddamn projects, they put everybody into neighborhoods. So guess what? You ain't gonna go in nobody else's neighborhood and try to run shit. Of course not. So guess what? They go to what they do best. Pull out them things. People say, well, how do they get so many guns? How the fuck you think? It's a gun store in here everywhere. And what the gun owner do? Report it stolen and sell you his. Think about it. Ain't no damn way we should have 100 motherfuckers killed in 1 week. So, I mean, don't give me that shit I give back. My church give out turkeys in Thanksgiving. You ain't doing shit, Floyd. Come on, let's keep it real. Then here come Keith Thurman. He's walling his ass back in the picture. I guess he ran out of money. His wife probably told him to get his ass back to work. I don't know what's wrong with these boxes. They think they could turn us on and turn us off. Like we're a motherfucking radio. But when we stop showing up for the asses, then things gonna start being different, right? It's not that hard. It's not that hard to go across the street and make a fight, as Earl Spence put it. Let me read a couple of these real fast. Mr. Barkson said the sweet science. The doghouse went back to the pup house at TMT. Yeah, you're right, Rob. The sweet science, Porfield threatened him with Spence, Crawford, and Wilder. If they all lose, Floyd will retire and never hear from him again. Yeah, he should be retired now, man. Shit. How many times you gonna retire? Anytime you run out of money, you think you got suckers that gonna still pay you $1 million? I mean, come on. I'm glad my son has motivation. He a baller, but he even needs a place to go. That's not expensive and has all you need to grow as an athlete. There you go. There you go. The sweet sign. I can respect Crawford. He says a facility for kids. He giving back. Watch his T-Bub YouTube channel. Yeah, you're right. Now, that's one thing I can say about Terrence Crawford. He is giving back. Him and Bomac, I think, opened up a gym. You know, because Terrence Crawford, you know, even as no matter if it's Omaha, Nebraska, he still grew up kind of rough. You can tell by his mother reaction and his sisters. You know, his mother, like he said, his mother never said, I love you. And I never heard of that before. But she said it's too painful to say I love you. Well, it shouldn't be too painful for you to tell your kids that. My son, he into basketball, but I tell him, he's 14, but I tell him I love him. You know? I don't have a problem with it. You know? But when a grown woman can't tell her son that, and he looking for that love, but, you know, he's older now, he taking care of her ass, he don't care now. But at least he's giving back. Y'all can say what you want, but at least Bud Crawford is giving back. And Bo Mac too. I think they opened that together. I'm not for sure, but that's what I'm talking about. Bud, my favorite fighter. I love what he stands for. Great father, real humble dude, still subject though. I got Spence beating him style, make fights. Yeah, I got Spence beating him, but both men are humble. Both men haven't talked no shit. No, both men ain't calling out nobody. You know, both men are respectable fathers. Terrence Crawford, he got a lot of kids, but he's there for his kids. It doesn't matter. He's not an Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner got kids all over Cincinnati. How many is he taking care of? That's what you got to think about. It ain't talking about money wise. How many he spending time with? How many have he took to the park? How many have he sat there and bought clothes for him to come watch them, see him fight? Danny Jacobs, one thing I can say about him, Lil Nate, that's his son. Lil Nate is always dressed sharp and always in that front row watching his daddy. You know, you got to set an example for your kids. Your kids only learn either from the streets or from your ass. Now, you want to leave him to the streets, or you want him to be like you? Or you at least set an example so he won't be like you. You want him to be better than you. That's what I'm saying. What you say, blood, this some real talk, bro. Like what you're saying. Hey, brother, man, I'm trying to keep it real, man. You know, I know I'm a new channel and, you know, I don't get a lot of pub and all that, but, you know, I'm not going to be one of them, you know, channels that going to sit here and, like I said before, talk about the same on each video or live stream. You know, I'm not. You know, there's too much shit out here, too many fighters out here. There's a lot of American fighters don't even know the UK fighters. If you're a boxer, if you're a boxing fan, you know, be a boxing fan. If you're a casual fan, that's okay too. You know, my sister, I only have one sister. She want to learn, you know, about boxing, the rules and stuff like that. You know, I'm a teacher, you know, because she just like the fighting part of it, you know, not girls. You know, he hit him and all that stuff. But hey, I gotta keep it real, man. You know, I'm not gonna sell no wolf tickets. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna try to dress it up. It is what it is. Like I said with Deontay Wilder. He is about the only fighter right now that I know that wants to fight the best. Now, I'm not saying he's the only fighter that's saying that. There's a lot of fighters saying it, but he's doing it. He's making moves. He's trying to make moves until people try to hoodwink, bamboozle his ass and lead him astray. And we all know who we're talking about. Oh, give me 50 million. Don't ever tell an Al Heyman PBC fighter to give you 50 million and you'll fight him. Al Heyman carrying 50 million in his back goddamn pocket. Then when he's seen the 50 million, you gonna doubt it? Man, please sit your ass down. You don't want to fight Deontay Wilder. You know why? Because he's a high risk. That's why. He's a high risk. That's right. And Eddie Hearn knew it. He knew his cash cow would have been bye-bye. And you know what? The UK are so much boxing fans, they go on to the next one. They'll love you now and forget about you later. Trust me. That's some real shit for your ass. So, with Floyd, he can learn a lot from the young boys. I thought it would be vice versa when he finally, I thought he retired, finally. But he didn't. And it seems like he's a grown, young-minded motherfucker. He's grown in age, but his mind, let's see what, he's 40, 41, soon to be 42, or whatever. But his mindset is like a 22-year-old. And that's fucked up. It really is. You know, how many motherfuckers you know think like that? A lot. That's why you hang around these young motherfuckers. You know? I mean, that's why. We don't need examples like that. We need examples like Deontay Wilder, Earl Spence. Earl Spence is a pretty good dude. He's laid back. He's humble. When he won the IBF championship from Kell Brook, I didn't think he was going to smile. He was like, oh, whatever. You know, Kell Brook, when he won to beat Sean Porter over in California, he was rolling all over the mat. You know, some people are just chilled out people. That's all. But I'm not going to hold everybody. I just had to get that off my chest a little bit, you know. But I'm KQ. I'm KC, boxer. You know, if you like what you hear, man, you know, subscribe to my channel and pass the word along. If you like the content we just heard, hit that like button. And also, ring that bell, man, because every time I do a live stream or a video, you'll be notified each and every time I do one. My email, my Twitter page, my Gmail account, and my PayPal link is in the description box. Yes, I have a cause. I have a life-threatening cause, which I did a video on it. This is dealing with cancer, which hit my family very hard. And you can hear all about it. And that's about it. So I'm glad you all had the time to spend with me this morning. And I appreciate it, taking out the time to do that. And I thank everybody that helped with my cause. Like I said, I don't care about going to fights and all that other shit. You know, I care about helping out and saving some lives. That's what I care about, and keeping my channel going. And like I say, I'm not new to this boxing shit. I'm just true to this boxing shit. Everybody have a great day. Peace and love.